Welcome to implement ISO 20000-1 2018 step by step. In the next 15 minutes, we'll walk through the complete process of building a service management system, from defining your service catalog and establishing service-level agreements through implementing core ITSM processes like incident management, change management, and continual improvement. ISO 20000 is the international standard for IT service management, providing the certification framework that complements ITIL best practices. Let's get started. Let's start with the plan phase. This is where we establish the foundation for your service management system, including leadership commitment, service catalog, and service level management. Before diving in, let's define the key concepts you need to understand throughout ISO 20000. An SMS, or service management system, is a management system that plans, designs, transitions, delivers, and improves IT services to meet agreed requirements. Like ISO 27001's ISMS, it follows the Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle and requires leadership commitment, documented processes, and continual improvement. The service catalog is the single source of truth for all live IT services your organization provides. It documents each service's description, business owner, technical owner, dependencies, service hours, and agreed service levels. A well-maintained catalog is the foundation of effective service management. A service-level agreement defines the targets, responsibilities, and measurement criteria for an IT service. It specifies availability targets, response and resolution times, performance thresholds, and reporting requirements. SLAs must be measurable, achievable, and aligned with business needs. The service value system describes how all components of the SMS work together to convert demand into value-delivering IT services. It encompasses governance, service management processes, continual improvement, and the people, technology, and partners that enable service delivery. ISO 20000 ensures this system is structured and certifiable. Organizations often ask how ISO 20000 relates to ITIL. Understanding the difference is essential. ISO 20000-1 is an international standard that specifies requirements for a service management system. It defines what must be achieved, but allows flexibility in how. Organizations can be audited and certified against it by accredited certification bodies. Requirements use the word shall, making them mandatory for certification. ITIL is a best practice framework that describes how to implement service management practices. It provides detailed guidance and recommendations, but is not certifiable at the organizational level. ITIL certifies individual practitioners, not organizations. The two are complementary. ITIL tells you how. ISO 20000 proves you've done it. ISO 20000 organizes service management into process groups. Here are the core areas you need to implement. Service portfolio management covers the strategic and financial aspects of services. This includes maintaining the service catalog, managing service-level agreements to ensure targets are met, budgeting and accounting for service costs, and demand management to match capacity with business needs. Relationship and supplier management ensures effective collaboration with customers and suppliers. Business relationship management maintains communication channels with service consumers and captures evolving requirements. Supplier management evaluates, contracts, monitors, and reviews third-party providers who contribute to service delivery. Resolution and control covers the operational core of ITSM. Incident management restores normal service as quickly as possible. Problem management identifies root causes and prevents recurrence. Change management controls modifications to minimize risk. Configuration management maintains accurate records of all service assets and their relationships. Design and transition ensures new or changed services are properly designed, tested, and deployed. Service design translates requirements into service specifications. Release and deployment management builds, tests, and deploys releases into production. Service transition manages the handover from project to operations. Service assurance covers the non-functional requirements that underpin reliable service delivery. Availability management ensures services meet uptime targets. Capacity management matches resources to demand. Service continuity management plans for disaster recovery. Information security management protects service assets, closely aligning with ISO 27001. Now let's cover the implementation of core ITSM processes, performance monitoring, and the continual improvement cycle. Let's examine the core operational processes that every ISO 20000 implementation must establish. Incident management is the most visible ITSM process. Its purpose is to restore normal service operation as quickly as possible while minimizing impact on the business. Key metrics include mean time to restore, first call resolution rate, and the percentage of incidents resolved within SLA targets. Every incident must be logged, categorized, prioritized, and tracked to closure. Problem management goes beyond incident resolution to identify root causes and prevent recurrence. It maintains a known error database, conducts root cause analysis for major incidents, and tracks whether identified problems are actually being resolved. Key metrics include the number of known errors documented, reduction in repeat incidents, and time to complete root cause analysis. Change management ensures that all changes to IT services are assessed, approved, implemented, and reviewed in a controlled manner. It balances risk management with business agility through a change advisory board process. Key metrics include change success rate, percentage of emergency changes, and change-related incidents. Service level management is the process that ties everything together. It defines service targets and SLAs, monitors performance against those targets, reports results to stakeholders, and drives improvement when targets are missed. Key metrics include overall SLA achievement percentage, frequency of service reviews, and customer satisfaction scores. Like all ISO management system standards, ISO 20000 follows the Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle for continual improvement. In the plan phase, top management establishes the service management policy and objectives. The service catalog is defined, SLAs and operational level agreements are negotiated, and all service management processes are designed with clear roles, responsibilities, and procedures. In the Do phase, you implement the design processes, deploy supporting ITSM tools like ServiceNow or Jira Service Management, train service desk and operations staff, and begin delivering services according to the agreed service levels. In the Check phase, you continuously monitor SLA performance, conduct internal audits of the service management system, generate service reports for stakeholders, and present results to management for review. This phase identifies gaps between planned and actual performance. In the Act phase, you take corrective actions for nonconformities, implement process improvements based on performance data, optimize service delivery based on lessons learned, and feed improvements back into the plan phase for the next cycle. Beyond operational excellence, ISO 20000 certification delivers significant business value. ISO 20000 certification provides independent third-party proof that your IT service management meets international standards. This is increasingly a differentiator in competitive bids, particularly for managed service providers, outsourcing firms, and IT consultancies where clients need assurance of service quality. Structured ITSM processes directly reduce incidents, unplanned downtime, and the hidden costs of poor service delivery. Organizations typically see significant reductions in repeat incidents through problem management, fewer failed changes, and faster incident resolution through standardized workflows. Clear service level agreements and regular service reporting transform the relationship between IT and the business. Stakeholders gain visibility into service performance. IT demonstrates its value through measurable outcomes, and both sides share a common language for discussing service quality and priorities. ISO 20000 shares the Annex SL high-level structure with ISO 27001 and ISO 9001, making it straightforward to build an integrated management system. Organizations already certified against one standard can leverage existing management system infrastructure, reducing duplication and audit overhead. Let's close with the most important lessons from ISO 20000. First, ISO 20000 provides the certification that ITIL cannot. While ITIL describes best practices for individuals, ISO 20000 proves your organization has implemented a service management system that meets international requirements. It is the organizational proof of ITSM maturity. Second, start with the service catalog and service level agreements. You cannot manage, measure, or improve services that are not clearly defined. The service catalog is the foundation that all other processes depend on. Third, incident management, problem management, and change management are the operational core of ISO 20000. These three processes handle the vast majority of daily service management activity. Getting them right first provides the greatest immediate impact on service quality. And fourth, continual improvement is a mandatory requirement, not a nice-to-have. ISO 20000 requires documented evidence that you are systematically identifying and implementing improvements to your services and processes. Certification auditors specifically look for this evidence. That wraps up our overview of ISO 20000. In the full Udemy course, you'll get detailed lessons on each process area, practical templates for service catalogs, SLAs, and process documentation, worked examples from real IT service organizations, and guidance on preparing for certification. Use the course to build a service management system that delivers measurable service quality. Thank you for watching. If you found this overview helpful, subscribe to the channel for more content, and check the description for the link to the full course. See you in the next video.